Hey, good morning. It's Mike Shunke with Berkshire Hathaway Homes and Shipton Properties on our way to Paradise Valley, stuck in traffic. We're going to talk about residential, commercial, and the economy a little bit. Let's see. A little scattered this morning. We had a neighbor's dog emergency, so we didn't get much sleep. But where are we? Inventory up quite a bit this week. 1,627 single-family detached homes for sale in the city of Scottsdale. You know, that's great. We're still below a normal inventory market. A lot of listings we're seeing on the market, sellers are pretty optimistic. We have that gap between what buyers see as value and what sellers want. And the secret in real estate, actually, if you're going to sell a lot of properties, focus on listings, because if you have listings, buyers will come. And that's just kind of a thing that coaches tell you. Generate listings. So I think a lot of agents are just letting the sellers dictate the asking price, and there's quite a gap there. Still rolling along the $1 to $2 million range. That's kind of our bread and butter on the residential side. If it doesn't sell in 30 days, it's price, because there's plenty of buyers here. There's plenty of activity. Lately we've had a few clients up in the $5-6 million range, and it's interesting how sellers just throw $1 million around. Like, $1 million is a lot of money for anybody. So, where I come in, if I prove the numbers, we look at comps. I don't make up the real estate market. I don't make up what the value of your house, or the appraiser doesn't either. Value of an asset is what a buyer is willing to pay. A ready, willing, and buyer is willing to pay. So we're stuck in traffic here. I'm not moving much. But, you cannot test the market in this market, especially now, or the end of March, actually, in Scottsdale. You've got about 2 months to get your house sold. You hit June, July. It starts to get pretty quiet around here as it warms up. So you've really got to price your property right. And on the buy side, let's prove it. Put it on paper. Let's get out, look at the properties. Let's see what's the property worth to you. I did see that overall, general, in the Valley, 30% of sales are cash prices. So there's still a lot of people coming to the Valley and moving here. And I always hear it's about taxes. It's low taxes. So there's an accident up here on Scottsdale Road. So hang on a minute. Squeeze through here. Thank you. So anyway, we've got a new app. I think I posted about it. If not, I'll post later about it, or go to my website. It's a pretty good home search app. It's great, actually. It's a direct feed from the multiple listing service. It's not like Zillow or Realtor where you'll find stuff that's sold 6 months ago. It's live data from the multiple listing service. So it's a really good app. I'm happy with it, with how it came out. And again, all markets are different. So just, neighborhood to neighborhood, you just got to know your numbers. You really got to know your numbers on the buy side or the sell side. We've got almost 2 acres for sale for sale on the market over by Desert Mountain High School. It's a great property. Make us an offer. Make us an offer on that. It's a nice property. We've got 2 $800,000 properties coming up. One on by TPC Golf Course, that should be coming up the next week or two, and then another one out in Sonora Parkway. It's a beautiful house, 1,800 square feet. It's awesome. Small house, should be around 800, but it's a great view. So backs up to the preserve, and they launch balloons behind it every day. So that's coming up. So what do we got? Commercial. We had a great, why we do what we do. It was, we sat in on a zoning meeting for the city of Glendale last night for a client maybe you remember, Ammo AZ. We found them a building, 53rd Avenue and Bell Road. And you never really know going into zoning meetings in the commercial. You have to put it out to the public. The public gets out there. You never know who's going to show up. You kind of have an idea because there's a lot of pre-work. And actually, Murphy's daughter did a fantastic job with the presentation. But again, why we do what we do. That's kind of the final step for them getting their shooting range in, and really excited for them. It's amazing asset. He understands that owning the real estate for your business the advantage of that. You get the depreciation on the business. Hopefully you have some other units you can get income in. Am I going right here or the next one?
Lights.
You get the interest tax write-off, and as long as you can borrow money for less than you're making money than you're bringing in, it makes sense. So commercial is a no-brainer. It's pretty easy if you're a small business owner, dentist, doctor. We've got another one. They opened a market. They bought the property, and you never know somebody's financial situation. I learned that a long time ago. Actually, Ray Dalio looked like a homeless person when I first met him. But you never know a person's financial situation, and we work across all different price ranges, commercial and residential. So we care more about working with the person, making that connection. Can we communicate? So that brings me to big news in Scottsdale. I don't want to next one, right? I don't want to hang out too long because I kind of have mixed feelings about this Axum project. All I'm going to say is don't read the headlines, do your homework, read the bill. I fully support companies and responsible development. But I don't want to hang out on that too long. But read the details of the deal, read what's going on. There's a lot of misinformation out there, a lot of bad information out there. So it's like anything else. I don't know why the media likes to promote doom and gloom, but they do. I guess it gets clicks. Anyway, economy. Let's move along here. We had personal consumption expenditure this morning was a little hot. You would normally think that bond yields would drop or would increase. You would normally think if the consumers are spending money and prices are raising, you would think bond yields would rise, just interest rates rising. However, bond yields were down today. Don't speed in Paradise Valley. That's a new one. But the markets are pretty efficient, and obviously they have other concerns on their mind. They're not worried about bond yields. Bonds are a flight to safety. As people get uncertain about the economy going forward, they buy U.S. Treasury bonds. It's the safest investment in the world. As they buy bonds, prices go up, yields go down. So you never really can predict the market. If you own a home, you have a decent interest rate, some savings in the bank, maybe some investments, you're pretty comfortable right now. You've done well on all that. If you rent, you're month to month on your paycheck. If you rent your home where you live, and remember, your home or a roof over your head is a consumable product. Housing is a funny asset because you need a roof over your head, most people. And although I've been talking about getting a van and going down to live by the river, which somebody's not so happy about. But anyway, housing's a consumable product. You need a roof over your head. So, get that asset. Fix that expense right now. Don't worry about what interest rates. Buy what you can afford. Get in the market. All ships rise, all ships fall with the tide, or whatever that saying is. But it's been busy, and you can't predict the markets. If you want something, let's go get it. Let me know. Those are our best deals, actually. The person who knows what they don't know, and they call me up and they say, Mike, I want this property. Make it happen. Mike, I want to sell this property. Make it happen. Those are the best deals, and there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that people don't really see. And again, if you have elderly parents or friends, please, please, please keep an eye on them. People talk about our jobs. Our realtor is going to be out of business as AI develops in that. The more AI and automation I see in real estate, the more fraud I see. So I think you need me more. So it's, you don't know what you don't know. But anyway, sorry I was kind of scattered. I got to run, but we're going to run into this meeting here. Busy day running around. Give me a call if I can help you buy or sell residential, commercial, land investments. If you have a question, if you need help working through a deal. If you're an agent, you just want to know, just want to have lunch or meet, let's do business. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Be smart, be safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.